So this, of course, is Oregon Trail 2, 25th Anniversary Limited Edition. This game takes a little bit of work to, only a little, to install in a 64-bit modern operating system, but the advantages that it can bring to the table are so grand indeed. I, of course, am joined by my live viewers here, as well as Bison Knight, who's absolutely beautiful. From Caveman to Cosmos. Great times. Anyway, let's go ahead and click a new game here. I've not played this on live broadcast, but SKS has, of course. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and make this crazier. This will be the Trail Journey of Grimith. And I will be joined by SKS at 30. Everyone wants to see Larian die. Larian can be 25. Everyone also wants to see... I think everyone wants to see Rilder die as well, and Rilder can stay 25. And then finally, one other thing, Black Stoties. Black Stoties can be 30. There we go. Now I need a fifth one. Fifth one... can be Liberty... Prime. Liberty Prim? And... I'll give him 20. Okay, gonna be a Greenhorn. Teacher. This game has a lot of first levels. We're going to be Greenhorn in this one. That's the ordinary member of a wagon trail. We don't choose how we travel along things. We only affect ourselves and our party. I'm going to be a teacher, which is the hardest occupation in the entire game. The least amount of starting cash with no special advantages, but it has the best score. I'm gonna set out in April 1840. Heading out from Independence, the only location we can, we're going to the Willamette Valley. With no special skills, $425 cash, and a large farm wagon. Here's our map, starting in Independence, and we'll be heading all the way up there towards the Willamette Valley. Skills-wise... these are all crutches. We don't have time for skills. Alright. Yes, Larian, Rilder, Laxdotes, and Liberty Prime, and I like a large farm wagon. Also, hold on. Hellkilla, they've made 5 Oregon Trails. Oh, give me a moment here. I enabled my 3D desktop feature. I had to rotate to get something on my 3D desktop, and in the process, I decided I would mute not mute, but disable my screen so that it didn't fuck with all of you. Alright, we're back. Death Pole. What do you think this is? SKS? Not SKS. I don't know, Mr. Korosu. I didn't expect to finish with all of the games. I might do another playthrough of this. I don't know how long this will take. I took care of all the things that I wanted to take care of in the live broadcast. You're a teacher who has come to Independence in 1840 for the purpose of setting off on a journey west to Willamette Valley. You've already bought a large farm wagon, but you still need to buy the other supplies you'll need for your journey. As you wander the streets of Independence, you'll see various stores that should be able to provide you with supplies, provided you have enough cash, and as a teacher, you do not. You'll also see people who may be able to give you some good advice. Okay. Let me go ahead and make a poll here. Who dies first? We have... of course, that thing fucking disappears. We have Grimith, SKS, Larian, Rilder, Laxdotes, or Liberty Prim. Or an Ox. All right there, partner. Okay, party up. No one needs to know that. Damn it. I said no one needs to know that. Go away. Of course, all we have is a large farm wagon to start with, and we've chopped into our money by $75, which is pretty significant. Before we even leave, I'm going to buy things first. Going to change the traveling pace to 10 hours per day. Okay, so if you've never played Oregon Trail 2 before, it is far more advanced and challenging than the original Oregon Trail. It's a far more serious simulation. And you will easily get wrecked even on Greenhorn difficulty. The Greenhorn City, because I'm playing on the hardest occupation.
Goodness, have you ever seen anything like this in all your born days? I've lived here for quite some time, but this place is growing like an anthill. Seems like another new shop or business opening up every few days.
Yeah, it also features creepy dialogue from full-motion video actors, and we're not going to really be engaging in that.
I see you're fixing to head out west, too. My husband's all raring to go, but I must say I have my apprehensions.
But I'll go ahead and show you folks a bit of it.
Howdy.
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 Howdy. Okay.
The merchants here in town offer basic
I don't want
packages
your
of
basic packages. I don't have the ability to
Howdy,
buy basic
stranger.
packages, really.
It looks like you're fixing to head out west, too. Fine opportunity for people with the gumption to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Howdy.
Morning.
Morning.
Hello.
Okay.
Hey, you looking for a wagon train to hook up with? Our train's still in need of a few more wagons. You want to join us?
Maybe. Tell me more.
We're planning on leaving soon. We're a large group of good, hard-working folks.
I'm sure you are. Well, so long.
You decided yet which kind of draft animals you're going to use to pull your wagon? Well, you can pick oxen, mules, or horses. There's advantages and disadvantages to each.
There sure are. Well,
Have you decided the best time to leave yet?
I already have, lady. Let's go ahead and head to the general store here. Hi there, buddy. What am I looking to buy here? So yes, there's a lot of items you can buy in a various number of stores. Some of them are more useful than others. Pretty fucking serious. And when you start as a teacher, you do not have much in the way of shekel power. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up some... Let's see here. First thing I'm gonna buy from this general store is dried fruit. I'm gonna buy 55-pound sacks of dried fruit. That's gonna cost me $16.50. Now, I'm gonna buy 200 10-pound sacks of flour, which will cost $44 and take up 2,000 pounds. Let's see here. I also want 2 bottles of iodine and 2 bottles of isopropyl alcohol. I also want 15 15 20-pound sacks of potatoes. I want 2 30-foot lengths of rope. Let's see here. 20 10-pound sacks of salt. And 8 water kegs. Why not the rocking chair? There are many useless items that you can purchase. We don't really have the luxury to buy grandfather clocks. We don't have the luxury to buy tables. Also, pick up a shovel. And is there a pickaxe? And a pitchfork? No, there's a pickaxe. We'll go ahead and buy that. Okay, that's all from this store. Cheers, didn't know where that's $90.30 off my total here. Totally will be fine. And we're already up to almost our weight capacity from all of the stuff that we just bought, which is basically food. Also, I'll go ahead and talk a bit with you.
Which kind of draft animal?
Tell me more.
Oxen are cheap and strong, but
Since someone
prone to
asked.
sickness. Mules cost more, but they's less likely to get sick. They can be stubborn too. Horses are faster but weaker. The other downside is they cost a lot, require feed grain, and are attractive to thieves. Well, since you ask, I'd go with oxen. Price is right, and you can't beat 'em for strength. Ain't too bright, but they's good old beasts. Besides, if you get into real dire straits, you can always eat 'em.
Alright, anyway. Outfitters, that's not necessary. We don't need to bother with that. We already have all the general goods that we need. Next thing I'm going to do is head into the pharmacy here, just to buy 2 bottles of hydrogen peroxide. I might buy 4. I'll think about it. Just buy those 2 bottles of hydrogen peroxide, and we'll head to the gunsmith here. Look at how happy you are, man. I want to buy 1 rifle. I want to buy 1 25-pound keg of gunpowder and 10 boxes of bullets. Good. And now, for you, let's make this so that it's 2 spare wagon axles, 2 spare tongues, and 2 spare wagon wheels. That way we have some spares just in case the wagon breaks down. Yeah, and I don't need to buy any extra wagons. I might buy a spare ox yoke. Nah, if it happens, then it happens. We'll trade for one, as much as I hate that. And I left the stable back here. I need 10 oxen, my good man. 10 oxen, please. You can see that mules are 4 times as expensive than oxen, and horses? Pfft. Yeah, no. And, that's all we're gonna buy here. Let's see here. Let me check the list that I made whenever I last, I played this game a few days back, and I made a shopping list in the off chance that I ever broadcasted this game. Let's see, I bought the bullets, the dried fruit, the flour, the gunpowder, the peroxide, the iodine, and the alcohol, the potatoes, the rope, the rifle, the salt, wagon axle, wagon tongue, wagon wheels, and water kegs. And I ended up changing the list a little bit, so I ended up with more money than what I'm used to having. $119 should be enough to do some things, and I'm just barely over my weight limit. Fantastic. Canteens? I don't need the canteens, SKS. I got water kegs. We'll be fine. I hope. And yes, XSI. Only 10. I want to have some spare cash on hand. It's a lot more than I would have in the original Oregon Trail, but I am going to be buying more food as I go along. And it's not really something I can fit right now. Anyway, that takes care of this. We are done here. And by the way, this game takes traveling through Oregon Trail far more seriously. For example, you can go to California, play around there. Depending on your leave date, you can go to specific locations than just the Willamette Valley or the Sacramento Valley, and you can leave from different spots too. And there is a massive guidebook along with itinerary to tell you where you are, because if you play as like a travel guide, you actually have to like choose which trails you're going to travel across, and each of those have their pros and cons. And there's so much about the various animals, food and medicine, clothing and supplies. We're not buying a single stitch of clothing, folks, and I don't give a damn. Just the way it's gonna be. We're just gonna have to be better. Now, of course, this game is highly RNG based. You can have a character instantaneously die without really any focus or control over the actions. I told SKS about a time, this is actually when he was broadcasting, about how I had someone bitten 5 days out of Independence by a rattlesnake, instantly died, could do nothing. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and stop the poll here. Pretty well divided, not that it's any surprise, and Ox barely wins out. And I'm going to keep that poll up there so that you folks can see and think about what you chose to do. We're going to go ahead and leave now. We're going to pick the wagon. We're going to pick train 1. Alright. We're out on the trail here. What's my speed at? I'll go ahead and switch this to medium since I am live broadcasting. And you'll notice immediately that we don't have any meat. We'll take care of that, folks. Alright. Check the river conditions. It's pretty tranquil. 2 feet, 750 feet wide. Let's celebrate here. We're at Blue River. Why not try to shoot something? See if I can remember my hunting controls. I am playing in a very small 640 by 480 window because that's the resolution this game goes at. Hunting mechanics. Not every animal will die in one shot in this game. You can pick a little perk with skill that makes it so that animals are more likely, but animals can survive more than one shot. It's possible. Of course, if I don't find anything, it's probably because I'm talking loudly and obnoxiously. I could shoot to try to attract someone's attention, but I really don't like shooting the birds. They're just not worth that much meat. It's kind of a waste. That being said, I'll do it if necessary to see if I can try to scare out anyone else. Whenever you shoot at times, particularly if there's other animals on the screen, they'll just fucking bolt across. I don't think there's differentiating hit locations. Stupid birds. Alright, I'm just gonna have to settle here. We are pretty close to a civilized country here with independence. We got a little bit of meat. That'll be fine for me for now. 15 pounds a game. And we'll just go ahead and ford the river. We're now at Westport, which, whatever, it's fine with me. I don't care about stopping here. We're now at New Santa Fe. I also don't care about that location either. Pass by Lone Elm. Blue Mound here. We're gonna go and hunt again. We are still overweight, which is a concern. So I'm actually not gonna hunt. Being overweight, and actually the heavier your wagon is, the more difficult it is for you to, you know, ford or caulk across rivers, and also when you're dealing with hills, that can be far more hazardous. Besides, we still have some meat. I'm gonna leave it alone. Now, we're out of meat now. Alright, Kansas River. 3 feet. Caulk it. And now, let's celebrate by hunting. Damn it. Stupid birds. Off there in the distance. That's my first miss. Son of a bitch. Alright. I've already scrunched up closer. Scrunched up closer, watching, waiting. Come on. Come on. It's April. Yeah, I bought plenty of salt SKS. We'll be fine. I'll buy some more during this journey, though. Okay. Okay. Be like that then, game. Don't send me anything other than birds, sure. That's the way you want to play it. I totally want to have berry. Stupid bird. Eat shit and die. That'll be fine for now. 8 pounds. Abandoned wagon? One saw, two... Stop. Wait a fucking minute here. Where is that cast iron stove? You get that shit out of here. Right now. No! No. Fuck your cast iron stove. I could have possibly attempted to try to trade it off if someone wanted a cast iron stove. But I didn't feel like dealing with that tedium. Gotcha. Damn. I'll take it. 2 1/2 feet, ford it. I know, Laxtotes, I know. Let's go. Ah, you stupid pussy. Increase fluid intake. Rilder's at fair health. That's where he'll be. I'll keep that open on my end. Let's go ahead and hunt to celebrate the occasion. Hello, little bunny. How's it going, little bunny? How's it going? Do you have any friends? 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 That bird's totally not worth it. Ooh, you are. I'll take ya. Game over, everyone. And that's part of the RNG in action, folks. Run's over. And, yeah. How are you supposed to strategize yourself around that? Like, what can you do? Not hunt? Like, maybe if you buy, like, one of those holsters, it, like, lowers your chance, but... yeah. No, I died of an accidental gunshot, folks. Bam! Instant death. That's a huge drawback to this game, in my opinion. At least I brought the shovel. Ends the game. We're done. All that preparation, I know, SKS. Just boom, there it goes. Almost reminds me of that Sierra adventure game, Gold Rush. So yes, in this game, unlike, say, Oregon Trail Deluxe, it actually is possible for your lead character to die. The others do not count as meat shields. I don't think buying a sheath removes the... you know, that's another thing too. I don't know how much anything mechanically helps in this game other than food. Like, there are no statistics for it. You just have to, like, guesswork. In this case, it's pretty absurd how, you know, last time I did a run for this, didn't have a problem with a gunshot, but bam! Instantly die through a gunshot. This would actually be a circumstance where I would recommend saving the game just so the game doesn't do stupid shit on you like that. Grimith died. The end. That was the Oregon Trail, everyone! No, it's not because I'm broadcasting. That's a feature of the game. Not exactly something I think is a well-designed feature either, but that's one of the reasons I would definitely say that it's better to play Oregon Trail Deluxe. But definitely prepared, definitely could have survived the trail, but it's hard to survive the trail whenever the game decides you die from an accidental gunshot. It's not really, doesn't really contribute to the fun, in my opinion. It's a good thing we've gone away from game design like that. But you know, I wasn't allowed to kill, what was that, like a bear or whatever? At least I brought back all that food and they'll just have to carry on without me. Well, damn, SKS. That's what I need. I need a strategy guide that tells me what all the items do, because I never fucking knew. It's also a great example of why I never really played this game that much over Oregon Trail Deluxe. But if you take a look at my list of legends here, Sam there was, like my test run I did of this several days back. Sam made it all the way to Oregon himself, because everyone else died of, like, frostbite or starvation, and he was on his last legs. I wanted to show off the rafting mechanics, but, that won't happen here.